At the Guild conference in Australia in 2018, someone told me about a camera Lucida app for the iPhone and the iPad, and I wanted to share that information with you. Many of you know that a camera Lucida is an optical device that, through a series of prisms, lenses, and/or mirrors, allows an artist to see a subject that is out there somewhere vertical in a horizontal position on the drawing paper or board in front of him or her, and essentially they can just trace it. Another application is with a microscope, whereby you're looking at something in a microscope and you also see superimposed on that image your hand and your pencil point, so you can actually trace it that way, and that's what the current app actually seems to do. Camera Lucidas have been around for a long time, and the painter David Hockney theorizes that a number of well-known artists used the device to help them draft their sketches, people like Caravaggio, Van Eyck, and Ingres. The person that I know best who supposedly used a camera lucida was the British architect and artist Frederick Catherwood. In around 1839, Catherwood accompanied the American John Lloyd Stephens to Central America, where they discovered a number of Mayan ruins. And Catherwood actually documented everything that he saw with illustrations that he had made using a camera lucida. There are a number of them in this book, and they really are quite incredible. Here's an example of one of the watercolors that Catherwood did, again using a camera lucida for accuracy. In recent years, there have been a couple of new camera lucidas out there that supposedly work better than the old ones. In fact, every now and then you see an old camera lucida available through the Guild auction, but I've always been outbid, so I don't have one of those. The Neo Lucida was developed in about 2014, and then in 2017, an improvement called the Neo Lucida XL was developed, but those are about $65 a piece. So what I want to talk to you about is the rather inexpensive, about $10 app for the iPhone and the iPad. What you'll need to get started, of course, is an iPad or an iPhone and a stand for these. For the iPhone, since it's kind of small, something as simple as a water or juice glass will work. But for the iPad, I actually purchased this rather awkward thing through Amazon, and it is the stand for my iPad. That and a subject and pencils and something like a sketchbook is really all you will need. And next, I'm going to set things up and show you how the app works. Here's how the iPhone is set up. Here's my support, my phone, there's the app, place my subject, take a photo, there we go, use photo. Now I can remove this, and there's a little slider that can change the opacity. There we go. And then I can draw. Then I can check by moving the slider again. And that's what the drawing looks like. The iPad works very much like the iPhone. So it's set up on the stand. I'm going to turn it on, choose the app, place my object, somewhere there, take a photo, use that photo, remove my subject, and there with the slider I can make it more or less opaque. Again, come in and try to draw it. A little awkward since I don't want my head to be right in front of the camera. But you get the idea. And then the slider will allow you to see this more or less drawing or image or both. And that's it.